What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Pixel 8 Pro with me. It's the latest flagship from Google, and I can't wait to take this out through a day in the life, talk about the different things that I do like, talk about what I don't like, the camera, the battery life, everything that I've been noticing with the 2 weeks that I've owned it so far. I actually had the first one, the first Pixel phone when it came out. I had the Nexus 6P even before that, and I was really excited about what Google would do with their own phone. And I mean, the first Pixel didn't disappoint. Really well known for having probably the best camera out of all the other flagships. That's something that I knew I personally really loved about phones, was taking pictures and taking videos. So yeah, what really drew me to the Pixel was the camera. But once they got to that fourth Pixel, that's kind of when I started looking other ways, because I noticed that I did love the Google software that was packed into the Pixel phones, but I felt like the hardware just really wasn't keeping up. They weren't really making an effort to kind of compete with Apple, the latest Samsungs. So when the Pixel 8 Pro was announced, I was definitely intrigued, because there's a lot of different features and hardware that was packed into this thing. Felt like it really competed with the flagship top tier phones from the other companies. So far, I'm not disappointed. This Pixel 8 Pro has an amazing camera, amazing battery life, cool software features, and just that straight up Googliness that everybody talks about. I'm gonna take it through a day in the life, testing out this camera, testing out the battery life, and everything in between. Show you why I've been really loving this thing and why it's gonna be really hard picking a phone from now on. Okay, so one of my favorite features on here is the magic eraser, and that's because of moments like this. So we were trying to take a picture of this matcha latte, and it looked good, but my socks are on the side right there. All you do is hit magic eraser right there. A perfect matcha latte pick. So right now I'm shooting with the Pixel 8 Pro's front camera. It's supposed to be shooting in 4K 30 with the speech enhancement on, and it's also using the 10-bit HDR, which I don't know if I'm really a fan of. Kind of makes me look a little orange, but the speech enhancement is on. So right now I'm on the side of the street. If you can really hear things going around and the sound of different cars passing by, then I don't think it's really doing its job, but you guys let me know. So here's the camera without the 10-bit HDR and the speech enhancement turned off. Yeah, one of the reasons why I kind of switched away from Pixel in the beginning was the video quality. I felt like the video quality was lacking compared to Apple and Samsung, and that's what I really wanted to get into more, was shooting videos, and that was really I felt behind from the competitors. So that's one of the main reasons why I switched. I was really looking forward to the Pro mode for the camera this year, but it doesn't really look like there's much to change but the white balance and the exposure, which, I mean, it's better than a lot of the previous years, but I was really hoping for a little bit more. I mean, it's looking good so far. Switching from different focuses really seamlessly, and yeah, that looks really good. All right, so currently my battery is sitting at 85%, and that's really not doing much, to be honest. I mean, I did record a couple videos, did take a couple pictures, and scrolled a little bit on social media, but yeah, 85% is not really what I would expect. Typically on my Samsung S23 Ultra, by now I'd be still in the 90s. I know a lot of people don't want to charge their car with CarPlay, but it's a day in the life. This is what I would typically do, so I have to factor that in. And yeah, so 85%, and it's 11 o'clock. Drink some kombucha. This felt like the hardest workout to me. So I'm trying Hey Gen for the first time, and basically what it is you can just submit a video and it'll use AI to translate it into whatever language you want. But not only does it do that, it makes your mouth look like you're actually speaking that language.
No estás obteniendo realmente algo ruidoso y loco como puedes obtener con otros festivales.
One of the first things I've noticed while carrying this around is that it doesn't feel quite as premium as the iPhone 15 Pro or the Samsung S23. It feels a little bit cheaper, but I know it is $200 less expensive. Even though, I mean, this is pretty good quality, but the S23 Ultra, I just feel like had a touch of more premium materials. Also, I love this bay blue colorway that the Pixel 8 Pro has. I wish that the regular Pixel had it as well, but I wish more phones would do this. Another one of the things I love on here is this bottom shelf right here is gonna be what Google suggests you would probably use whenever you're picking up your phone. So I was having a conversation on Snapchat. It kind of suggested that maybe he wants to hop back into Snapchat. So it takes me right back into it. Also, you have Instagram. Because I had a notification, it kind of suggests that maybe I want to hop into there. Highlights whenever I get notifications or anything like that, that would make me want to click into it.
Now let's get into some of these pictures, and right off the bat, the Google Pixel has a very distinct color profile, which I happen to love. The colors are very punchy and prominent, and I love when you take pictures of people, you can switch between normal and portrait as well.
Got that workout out of the way, and now I think it's just time to relax a little bit, hop on some Spider-Man 2, to be honest, because that just came out and I'm already addicted.
And if you haven't played this game already, you need to go get this. I mean, I have been spending so much time just swinging around the city of New York. It's so addicting and also so fun.
Vegan pizza. Well, bottoms up. That's good. I mean, the only thing is the cheese. Oh, it's 4 o'clock right now, actually. So, time to do another battery check. Last time I tested it, it was at 11. I'm at 50%. So from 85 to 50% in about 5 hours. It's not that bad.
Now, taking a look at some of the videos I took with the Pixel 8 Pro, I think the video quality has definitely stepped up from the Pixels of the past, but I think the saturation is just a little too much for my taste. On the other hand, some of the video features like the cinematic blur, I feel like do an excellent job of keeping subjects in focus and blurring the background. Now, take a look at some of these pictures I took testing out the zoom capabilities on that Pixel 8 Pro.
So just now looking at the battery usage since the last full charge, it's only about an hour and 47 minutes, and that drained my battery to about 46%. So not looking good, to be honest, but I'm used to about 6 to 7 hours. But yeah, this is not looking as good as I thought. Pixel Buds for free, and honestly they're really solid as far as wireless earbuds go. I love how small they are. The fit, once you put them inside here, you really don't even notice they're in there. The small size of the case and the actual earbuds make them extremely portable. Slowly one of my favorites. They're really compact, really portable. The battery life is amazing on these. I rarely have to charge them. Colorway is really cool. I love that bay blue matching the Pixel 8 Pro. So far, so good with these. This front-facing video on the Google Pixel, I'm actually really starting to like it. It's really detailed. The colors are really accurate. The thing is, I don't really like the front-facing camera. You know, whenever I take a shot, it's actually too sharpened, and all of the different software that Google uses on its photos, I guess I'm not really the biggest fan of right now. One of my favorite features on here is this little button right here, which is the Magic Editor, and it allows you to pretty much use Photoshop on your phone. Let's say if I draw around myself here, it'll select that image, and all you have to do is hold on it, and you can resize it and adjust it and place it anywhere on the actual picture. Honestly, it's like borderline cool and trippy to me. Look at that. That's a completely different picture, but you wouldn't even notice.
Probably the coolest feature on the new Pixel 8 Pro is Best Take, which allows you to pick your favorite face from a variety of photos that you took and kind of create one brand new picture from all of them. I can see how this is kind of on the creepier side of AI, but personally, I love it.
Okay, so I'm at about 10% battery right now, and it's about 7:30, with most of that battery being taken up by me taking pictures and recording videos. Typically, I wouldn't record this many pictures and videos, but when I go on trips and when I go to different places, I like recording and I like taking pictures. I don't like how the battery drains so much. My screen on time is about 3 hours, and the battery was taken up 40% by the camera apps. I know Google's software will kind of track your battery usage and what you do and kind of optimize the battery depending on what you do. So that takes a little bit of time. Since my phone is about to die, I feel like this is the perfect time to take a couple pictures and test out the night photography and the night video, which you see going on right now.
I can't wait to see what Google's night sight video feature will look like when it's released later on. But as far as these night shots go, I think they're pretty good. The color and the detail is there. They stack up pretty well with the iPhone 15 Pro and S23 Ultra, but just don't zoom in all the way.
All in all, I would say the Pixel 8 Pro is definitely a grower and not a shower. It may not have the flashy hardware or the immediate wow factor that a lot of its competitors have, but it's a phone that gets better and better the more you use it. And even within these past 2 weeks, I've noticed a lot of subtle growth as far as personalization, the battery life, just little subtle things that I feel like only the Pixel can do. It just feels like home, and it just feels very comfortable. So yeah, it's straight up Android 14, I believe this is now. Honestly, the software experience is probably the best software experience you can have. The battery is one of the things that I wish was a little bit better. I think I got better battery life out of my S23 Ultra. Some of the best things going for this Pixel 8 Pro is definitely this camera. The AI on here is insane. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do and play with on this phone. It's really like a game in itself. Testing out different AI tools and playing around with the pictures that I have and turning them into something that's completely different than what I took. It's honestly so fun. If you're looking for a phone that'll impress you right out of the box, this might not be it for you, but if you give it 2+ weeks, it starts to learn your patterns of usage and just the different things that you do. It does get better from there. I think the Pixel 8 Pro is an amazing option and something that I definitely want to keep using over time. But yeah, that has been a day in the life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. It really means a lot. Thank you for everybody who's been watching. Yeah, man, I'm on the way to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're one of the subscribers right now, stay tuned. I got a lot more videos coming.